What's up, y'all? This is Mondays Mean Business, and today I'm going to teach you how to stop people from ripping off your company's name, brand, and products. Check it out. How's it going? My name is Saluto Uba, and I'm the founder of the Uba Law Group, and we are a firm that specializes in business formation and intellectual property to help you protect your assets, save money on taxes, and attract quality clients. Today, I normally talk about LLCs and business formation and the way that can protect you from liability, business and personal liability. But today I want to talk to you about how you can keep your intellectual property safe with a trademark. What exactly is a trademark? I'm so glad you asked. So the way I describe a trademark is it is a source identifier. It allows the public at large to understand what the supplier of the product or the service is, who the supplier is. So to break it down in a more simple way, if you go to the mall, you're at a shoe store, and you see a shoe with the letters Nike on the shoe, you automatically know a whole lot about that product. So when you see Nike on it, you probably know about how much the shoe will cost. You know who manufactures it, obviously. You know the quality and the standards of the product. You know what athletes and celebrities endorse the product. You know a lot about that item just from the mark, just from the trademark that's associated with that product. So that's what I mean when I say it's a source identifier. It can immediately tell you, the consumer, a lot about who's associated, what company is the producer of that item or that service. So when we're talking about a trademark, when we're talking about the importance of protecting that, as companies, as entrepreneurs, as businesses, as providers, we take a lot of pride into creating a product or creating a service that we can put our name on. And so when you put the years in and you're working and you're developing that trust in your industry, you want your customers to know if they see your name associated with something, if they see anything that's connected to your business on a product or service, you want your customers to be able to trust that. That's why it's so important that we're being very proactive in protecting our intellectual property, protecting our trademarks, so other people can't come in and copycat and rip off your business and try to make some money off of the reputation that you've taken the time to create for your product. So that's what a trademark is. That's a real quick and dirty explanation of what a trademark is. Now the question is, how do you actually apply for and get that trademark protection? So the way you do that is through the USPTO. This is called the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office is the full name of it. So going through the USPTO is the way that you can actually enforce your trademark rights and your intellectual property rights against someone who's trying to infringe. That's the technical legal term for it. But if someone tries to rip off your stuff, tries to use your name, tries to copycat any of your trademark protected work, you apply through the USPTO and you go through the process of getting your trademark registered, and it's actually kind of a lengthy process. But after that, in the event that someone does infringe on your rights, you can take legal action against them. You can file suit, you can order cease and desist, you can do a variety of things to protect your rights. But without an actual trademark, if someone's ripping you off, you don't really have a lot of options there. Okay, so that's how you apply for trademark registration. Now the last question I want to touch on is, what all can you trademark? So there's a few main categories of things that you can trademark. The biggest one that a lot of people will see is the name. If you have a business, just like we use a Nike for example, you can trademark the name Nike. You can also trademark a logo or a graphic design. You can trademark the image. So sticking with Nike, when you look at the check mark or the Nike swoosh, that's also a trademark. Whenever anybody sees that swoosh, they automatically know this is a Nike product. Also, you can trademark slogans or catchphrases. Just do it. That's a Nike trademark. Whenever you see that slogan, you know that Nike is the company behind that. So you can also trademark slogans as well. And those tend to be the main categories of things that people trademark, but you can trademark a whole variety of things. You can actually trademark smells or jingles or specific different elements associated with your business. But those are three main ones that people tend to trademark. So here's the last thing I want to talk about. As a business owner, as a company, as you grow and you begin to get more advanced in the offerings that you have to the public, you'll begin to see that you have at least one, but oftentimes you have more than one trademark and different pieces of intellectual property that you're going to need to protect, and you're going to need to safeguard against people that might want to infringe on it, some accidentally, some people with more malicious intent. So it's very, very important that you speak with an attorney, you do an internal investigation and audit and figure out what is my intellectual property and what's the best way to go about protecting it. If you'd like to discuss this with myself, at our firm, we handle trademark registrations and we help people protect their intellectual property rights. And just once again, as your business begins to grow, begins to mature, this is something that you definitely need to think about and you definitely need to process to make sure that all of your business is protected, both the actual liability LLC part, but then also the trademark and the intellectual property. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out in a comment, feel free to reach out to me directly. Until then, it's like I say, keep on grinding, keep on hustling. I believe in y'all. Don't forget, Mondays mean business. Peace.